Elena, Motherwell this Sunday back in league action after a good win in the cup there at the weekend. How's training been this week in preparation for the game?
It's actually been really good. I really like the reactions from the players. I think we've taken on some things from the last game against Spartans. Not really happy with the performance. Obviously, great with the result. We got the job done, but we want more. The standards needs to be high. The quality needs to be high, especially because we have such a quality team. I have players that like are hungry to win trophies, want to be the best version of themselves, and that strive and that mentality of trying to become better every single day has been shown in training, and I'm really happy with that.
Does that give you real encouragement then, as the head coach, as the manager, that you see that strive to succeed and to improve and amongst the team?
Yeah, 100%. I think, like I said, I think the reaction has been really good in terms of like pushing and making sure that we're not comfortable at all. Like we know that all the teams that we're facing are going to give us different challenges because who we are, what we stand for. We're Celtic. All the teams wants to make sure that we don't get any points. And we know that that is something that we need to make sure that we take it as an advantage of keeping us on the front foot all the time, making sure that we can't relax, making sure that we always take steps every week. And that's exactly what I've seen this week. So really happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to be speaking to Hannah as well today. She, of course, is one of the new additions to the team. She comes up with an assist at the weekend. She's been getting some minutes. Grace as well, another new signing who got on the score sheet too. You know, how pleased are you with how these new players are bedding into the setup here, especially so early in the season?
Yeah, I think I've obviously like highlighted the new players coming in. It's the best thing is like you try to encourage them to be themselves, play on their strengths, and making sure that they build a relationship with their teammates on the pitch, because that takes time, and you can see that it's going, but it's gonna go slow. It's not gonna go fast, and it's gonna take time. But I think with Hannah, for example, like obviously like she's a great left fullback. I think she just needs more time to get to know the players around her, making sure that she just understands the league, the culture, the environment that she's in. And when she does that, I think it's just gonna go like so fast for her because she is quality. Same thing with Grace and all the other players that are coming in, but they also need some time and just need some patience and making sure that they progress in the team as well.
Yeah, of course. Well, speaking about those new players bedding in, someone at the other end of that scale, of course, is Kelly, who reached that incredible milestone of 350 appearances. You know, how important is a player like that in terms of helping these new players to settle in and helping you to sort of convey that message of what you want to achieve here?
Well, I said it to Kelly many times now, but like Kelly is so like reliable, trustworthy. She is inspirational. She loves Celtic. She does everything for this club, and I think it's good because when players comes here, they need to know what Celtic is about and the passion and the love that you actually get for the club, for the fans, for the like. Look at the facilities that we have. Like it's standards, and it's expectation of you winning trophies. And I think Kelly is a great player, captain, person who takes care of the players around her, and she's very likable because of honest. Like she's honest and she cares. And like I said, I think teammates, staff, like we are all very, very happy and honored to work with her every single day. It's so nice to see her like progress as well. Like even if she's one of the more experienced players, you can see that she's progressing in many different ways. And I think she's been one of our most consistent players so far. I think she's been one of our best players so far. So it's so nice to see her. Like even if, like I said, like even if she's one of the most experienced in our team, she's taking steps, and that's a real captain, a real role model for many players around her.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, looking ahead then to this weekend's match, Motherwell, they'll come into the game on the back of a difficult result for themselves, you know, a 9-0 defeat. But from your point of view, I take it that changes nothing in terms of your own approach to it and your own preparation. You still want to see that same intensity?
Yeah, 100%. I think, like you said, in terms of like losing 9-0 against Hibs, probably a big result for Hibs, but obviously the opposite for Motherwell. And I think we probably expect them to come after us, like being really intense the first 10-15 minutes. But at the same time, like, we know how to play with intensity. We do it every single session. We know how to deal with it. But at the same time, we also need to focus on ourselves. I really want us to control the game. I don't want it to turn into a transitional game. And it just needs to be us being switched on, because when we play with our intensity, with our pace, when we break the lines, when we do a combination play out in the wide areas, when we get crosses in, like, we're so dangerous. We've seen it in the goal difference already. Like, we know how to score goals, and for me, it's going to be really important, especially after Spartans, that we don't concede anyone as well. So I really want us to be switched on and focus on ourselves, because when we do that and we make a great performance, it's going to be hard for any team to play against us.